Okay, so EdHead is an online interactive resource for math and science. What I'm gonna do is show you all the different links that it has in this on this particular website, which is edheads.org. You get to choose an activity. You can choose it based on your grade level or topic. It has a teacher resource center where you can share ideas. I'm just going to click on it. And then you can share ideas here, or you can go to forums here and other resources, which is says coming soon. And this is the teacher community, and it just has a background there. So I'm going to click back. You could sponsor an activity, which they go to like different careers and have people tell about the career, how they became this different specialists or whatsoever. And you can also donate because they take up funds to keep this website going or whatever. Okay, so my activity is small machines. This is basically the activity homepage. It has a teacher's guide, which has all the questions and answers. See? It has a glossary of all the vocabulary used in the activity. And then it gives credits. Okay, I'm going to go back to that first page. I'm sorry, which is the home page. And then this tells you more about what EdHead is. Also has a YouTube video. How you can sponsor an activity, become a partner, or donate to EdHead. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my activity, which is simple machines. This is for grade levels 2 through 6. I'm going to click play.
Oh, hello. This is my kitchen. I don't eat much because I'm a robot.
Chicken. I'm in kitchen. I'm gonna choose bathroom.
Hey there, come on in. This is my.
Okay, then I'm gonna click on bolts. Then it gives you the question: what do the bolts on the toilet do? And they attach the toilet to the floor. What type of simple machine is a bolt? I'm going to say it's a screw. Then it gives you an example of what it does. Okay, I'm going to go in and choose another simple machine. I'm going to choose the faucet. What does a faucet do? Turns on water. And what type of simple machine is a faucet handle? I'm gonna choose the wrong thing twice, and then it gives me the right answer, and then it shows me what it does. Okay, and it's 10 different ones. You have the tub, that's for down under. You have the tissue paper holder, the flusher, and you have the toilet seat. I'm going to close this one, and then I'm going to go back to an activity. I'm going to choose the virtual knee replacement surgery. And this one is kind of graphic. This is the teacher guide for this particular activity. It's for grades 7 through 12. It gives you the questions and the answers. I'm going to choose back. It gives you a glossary. And it gives credits and thanks. And then I'm going to go back to the virtual knee replacement. I'm going to choose the virtual surgery, and then he's going to tell us.
Welcome to virtual knee surgery. This activity will show you the process of replacing a failing knee joint. Are you ready? Today, our patient is a 76-year-old man. It is mandatory to check the patient's vital signs before beginning surgery. An anesthesiologist in the operating room performs this step. If the patient's vital signs are not in the normal ranges, we will not proceed with the surgery. Using the healthy person's vital sign chart as a reference, can our patient undergo surgery today?
And you just click the answer.
It looks like surgery will proceed as planned. Take a moment to look at our patient's x-rays. Which knee do you think needs surgery?
Okay, I'm going to choose the left knee.
You're right. His left knee appears worn down and lacking cartilage, which is likely the cause of his pain. The nurse has begun prepping our patient for surgery by placing an IV needle in his right hand. Now it's your turn. Use the marker and write your initials on the proper knee to be operated on. This may seem silly, but it's an actual step taken to prevent wrong site surgeries.
Okay, and on this particular activity, you would choose whatever object it tells you to use, basically. I'm going to mark the wrong knee.
Nope.
So, now I'm going to mark the correct knee.
The anesthesiologist administers drugs through the IV and through a mask over the patient's face. What function should these drugs perform?
Okay, I'm just going to choose the wrong answer.
Fantastic.
Well, that was the right answer, but I'm going to choose.
Great.
And that was the right
No.
answer.
Good work. After the patient is unconscious, and before the first incision is made, we need to establish a sterile field around the surgical area. A series of sterile drapes isolates the surgical field from the rest of the patient's body. A tourniquet is applied to cut off blood flow, which allows a clearer view of the surgical field during surgery. To kill the bacteria on the patient's leg, clean it in a betadine solution. This scrubbing process will limit the chance of bacterial infection.
Okay, and this particular activity is about 20 minutes long. So I'm going to just do this one step, and then that'll be all that I do out of this activity. So you take the sponge, dip it in the betadine, and then you just take it to the person's leg.
Betadine scrub is applied 2 more times, followed by the final arrangement of sterile drapes. Why do you think knee surgery involves so many drapes? Good work. Use the sterile marker to draw the location for our incision, and don't forget to mark the perpendicular lines too. Typically, the incision line is 6 to 7 inches long.
Okay, so you get the gist of this particular activity as well. It actually goes all the way to the end of actual knee surgery. So I think this particular website is a good eye opener for students who may want to go into the medical field. Again, you can find this at edhead.org.